This afternoon, the Greenville Police Department says 2 inmates behind a blackmail scheme are responsible for the death of Jared Johns. And they say the inmates orchestrated the plot while in prison.
Fox Carolina's Jennifer Phillips is live at the police department with more on this. And this is just such an awful case, Jen.
Yeah, it is. And we're told that Jared Johns suffered from PTSD as well as depression and received an honorable discharge from the Army. But his family says last year on September 11th, it all became just too much for him. Kathy Bowling is heartbroken over the loss of her son. It's still too much for her to handle.
Every day, it's like when you open your eyes and you wake up, it's brand new.
On September 11th, 2018, her son found his twin brother, Jared Johns, shot in their apartment in Greenville. Investigators say he killed himself.
We know Jared was holding the gun, but it feels like they may as well have pulled the trigger.
Investigators arrested John Dobbins and Carl Smith in connection with Jared's suicide. Greenville Police Chief Kim Miller.
We believe these 2 inmates conversed with Jared via a dating app, sent images of scantily clad women, and then followed up with demands for money.
Police say the 2 men posed as parents who threatened to call investigators if Jared Johns didn't pay them. Investigators say it's a blackmail scheme known as sextortion, and members of the military are often targets, and some suffer from PTSD. Jared Johns' stepfather, Gary Bowling.
They worry that they're going to lose their ranks or they're going to lose their life.
Brian Sterling, the South Carolina Director of Corrections, wants cell phone jamming at prisons and is pushing for a federal proposed bill to pass Congress.
What it would do is it would allow prisons to jam cell phone signals inside a dormitory or a cell where the prisoners are.
Sterling says it will keep inmates, guards, and the public safe. Jared Johns' family supports the bill, even though they say it won't bring him back.
We want to help people out that don't know about this.
So John Dobbins and Carl Smith are locked up at the Lee Correctional Facility in Bishopville. Dobbins is there on a drug charge, Smith on an assault and battery charge. Now both men face 10 more years in prison. Greenville Police Chief Ken Miller urges and encourages anyone who feels hopeless to talk to someone and get help. He says there are people out here willing to do that, as well as services. Live in Greenville, Jennifer Phillips, Fox Carolina, the 5 o'clock news.
Jen, thanks.